Hey guys, Blake from HQ DIY. Thanks for tuning in this week. We got lots of stuff to go through, lots of work done in the last week. So we're going to show you guys what we did and we're going to show you what we're planning to do coming up in the next week. So stay tuned, and you guys have any questions or if you want me to go through anything further, you leave a comment down in the section below and I will make some more videos or answer any questions that you guys have. Here we go. First things first, a couple projects that we're still working on and finishing up from last week. Got this beauty bench that I'm making for my mom. Great wood grain pattern here. First one that I've made like this, many more to come. This has had one coat of satin finish put on. It needs to be sanded and have another coat put on for sure. This step stool, I made this for my mother-in-law. This is finished. She's used it. She's loved it. It works amazing. I think it looks great. We'll definitely be making more of those for other family members because everybody needs one of those in their kitchen. We're going to be making another one of these that I'll be using as a coffee table upstairs. So we're looking forward to getting that. Moving on to the next project that we completed last week. You can see in the background here, we have an amazing workbench that I put in. So this was put in for the miter saw as well as any kind of odds and ends you want to do on here. Also installed these lights that you can manipulate and move around any way you want. Work over here, put it on the saw, get a close look. A couple more of them over here if you notice them in the background. So we put those in. Nice workbench. Get a closer look at the bottom. Nice 45-degree supports, and that's to save space. We got the bottom part open so that we can roll things in and out from underneath. And this thing has been a lifesaver. I've been so thankful that I put that in. And of course, to go with a nice new workbench, you need an electrical panel for all the plugs on the workbench. So I just put this panel in. This is a nice 30 amp panel. It's a 100 amp panel, but it's fused off of 30 amps right now. We're going to upsize that breaker because the wire can do a little bit more. We're going to upsize that breaker, but I got 30 amps on there right now, and I can do tons of circuits on there. It's a 40 circuit panel, so I'll have a dedicated circuit for every tool in here, and you'll be able to run multiple tools at the same time. You'll never go over the 30 amps. We'll put it up to 40. We'll never make anything over that 40 amp breaker with one, even two people working down here in the shop. So that worked out really well. Looks good. I left the cover off so you guys can see what's going on. Give you a nice close look there. That's what a nice clean professional panel looks like. It's not perfect, but it should look clean like that. No crazy wires everywhere. Moving on to the next thing to go with the panel is this nice emergency backup generator. So I just picked that up on sale at Lowe's, half off, $300. Normally $560 some odd dollars. I got it for $299 plus tax. It's a 3500 running watt generator, so you can definitely run the furnace, the fridge, few lights, the TV, even turn the microwave on if you want. It should be able to handle all that load, no problem. If the power goes out, you're out for 4 days, you know, you're going to be living comfortably compared to everyone else on the street. I think the neighbors are going to want to come over and they'll be hanging out around the house. So that we're going to use to backfeed. This is a sub panel, so we're going to backfeed this sub panel and send it back to the main panel, and I'm going to be making videos just for that, so I'll show you guys how we're doing that. It's really simple. I'm going to set it up so that any person in the house can come and turn that generator on and plug it in and get the house running if the power goes out. So you guys will get to see how to do that. That's an emergency backup generator on a budget, folks. This panel I had laying around, it's a nice panel. I had that panel laying around. All the breakers, everything, the plugs are all the stuff that's been laying around. So this is, everything in here has been done on a budget. These shelves here, I had all this, but you can see the top, it's not even long enough to fit the back. There's a little space back there. It doesn't even reach the wall because it's it's just for the head laying around. It's on a budget. So this is all stuff that you guys can do too. You know, you don't have to go and spend a fortune to get your shop looking nice. You just got to find deals where you can. But that's something nice that's going to be going, and that's a priority for this possibility of a harsh winter coming up. Next thing we're going to move on to this week, we're gonna get a rack put in for these ladders. They're driving me nuts sitting. I gotta move them every time I need something behind them. Those ladders are getting moved in and out of the way, so we're definitely gonna get those cleaned up. And another thing, I think today we're gonna focus on. There's a table saw underneath here. See if I can use a good look at it. There's a table saw there. My table saw. We're gonna get a mobile stand set up for that one. I like the idea of have a mobile stand on that, so we can move it around as we need in case we got big boards to rip. But we don't always want it sitting in the middle of the shop, so we get a good stand built for that. You guys are gonna get to see some of that as well, and it kind of goes with the rest of the theory. The whole idea behind this big project in the shop here is to clear the floor. I want everything that's possible to be cleared up off of the floor. That means hanging everything on the walls or the ceilings, or if it can't be hung up, putting it on wheels so it can be moved around. That's why we put this rack in, to get the wood up off of the floor. I want things to be easy to clean, and I also don't want a lot of work to do when I decide to put an epoxy coating down on here. I don't want to have to store everything in the house for a week because my family's going to kill me. So that's all we got going for this week. Thanks for tuning in. I'll give you guys another big view of the shop here. Couldn't even see the floor last week. What an improvement. This is good. We're going to try to keep this base clean and keep the improvements going. Stay tuned. You guys see whatever you want to see. If you want to see more videos, put it in the comment section and I'll make videos. If you want to learn more about the panel, you can ask me questions. Whatever you guys want to know, I'm here to help. This is Blake from HQ DIY and I am out.